Strap in, dickheads. We're going in the pink. Battery exhausted, she says. I'm fucking exhausted. Right, that was a rude entrance, wasn't it? I'm sorry. My name's Paul. This is Milehouse Studios. There's a bit of swearing going on. If you're not a fan of the rude word, the naughty word, then I suggest this might not be the channel for you. But if it is, well, you're in luck, because I've got an absolute stinker of a guitar. Not as stinking as my code, though. I sound a little bit like Deirdre Barlow at the minute, and I apologise, right? My voice is normally a lot higher. Hi. I've been sent this by Stevie Cassidy, who actually is on my wall looking very posh in black and white. You have to have pictures of Steve in black and white because his shirts are so fucking loud. It's just alarming. Can't have that. I've got a pink Fazley. I've never had a Fazley. It's a Sunset Paradise. Paradiso. The reason Steve has sent it is because he's very generous and because on the website this thing states it's got a 9.5 radius. Steve only appreciates a 9.5 radius. A 9.5 radius is all Steve can actually cope with his Scottish hands. That was rude, wasn't it? We're off to a flyer. I said we're going in the pink. It could have been worse. It could have been in the stink. It could have been accidental and you would have been in trouble. Right, it's not got a 9.5 radius. It's got a flatter one. It's flatter than the back of my kids' heads.
Come again.
Let's have a wee look, as Steve would say. It's a 14-inch radii. Wow. For a Strat, it's basically a classical. I'm going to have to knock out some sort of Tim Henson style. I won't. I'm not capable. I'm barely capable of Grandad blues. What do I love about this guitar? It's beautiful. The colour is phenomenal. Dave, you are not looking at what I'm telling you. Back, boy, back. Right. It's a beautiful colour. I love roasted maple. I can guarantee this is not roasted maple. They never are. If we give this a little bit of a sand to round off those shoulders, because it fucking needs it, you could cut teeth on that. We're going to round those shoulders off. I guarantee it will not be roasted. I may eat my words, but I'm always up for a snack. It's pink. It's roasted. It's got a humbucker, a cumbucker, a dirt bucker in here, which is fine. It doesn't do anything fancy. It's got nothing going on. It's a no-frills guitar. It's 110 quid. It's East Coast territory, innit? It's got a tough fucking challenge. The tuners feel like they might change the pitch of the strings, so that's fine. Queefy nines. It's got a little bit of nines on it, and the trem is decked. All right, I don't know if you can see that. It's very light. It's made of, they call it linden. Linden. It's basswood, you twats. Don't try and fucking pull the wool over our eyes. Linden. Linden basswood, darling. It's like when they tell you where your fucking cabbage was grown, innit? Oh, a Dorset cabbage. Oh, it's going to taste better than a Birmingham cabbage, innit? Because that'll be fucking stinking. Little check over the beast. Shall we have a little look? It's a Fender scale length. I've done my own work. That's as far as I read, because it's pretty boring, innit, doing own work. No one likes that. Let's get the tools out. I don't like to review new guitars too often, but this one's been sent down. Steve's a friend of the channel. Friends. There's a wee bit more relief in that neck than I like, so let's flatten her out. I'll try my best to refrain from the Scottish accent for this video, but Steve is Scottish, and he wears those shirts all the time. All right, to bed, everything. He makes love in those shirts. It's quite alarming. Ask me how I know. I still fart like fucking bagpipes. Yeah, close enough. Close enough. Let's have a little look, see what the frets are like. Just a little look. Nothing too crazy. If I don't have to take this fucking thing apart today, I'll be very, very happy. Fuck me, Fazley. They're not bad. I know it's chance. I know it's all chance. Not the best, but not the worst. I don't know why I said that. They're pretty much as good as you'd hope, really. So at the minute, with a straight neck, let's have a little look at the nut cut. I am aware that when you zoom in, the top of my head does look like Jimmy Savile's head. Touchy, thank you. Right, but I'm no relation. Well, the nut is cut to 0.65 to 0.55, which is the safety cut. We know that, it's the safety cut. And on the 12th, that is giving me 1.7 on the lowy, 1.46 on the You fucking said it, didn't you? You said it. Oh, I forgot to say, I used the Allen key. No. You've got to put Alan in the video. I'm going to find some more clips of Alan. They might appear in this video. I'm going to do a bit of due diligence. Right, there are a couple cheeky rockers. There are. Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels, comment below if you know what that reference is, are present with this guitar. However, yeah, not great. We need to give the frets a little bit of love. Of course we do. What the fuck are we here for if I'm not going to do any work on the thing? Basically, what we're going to do today, we're going to run through and I'm just going to quickly tap the frets and I'm going to give them a polish with Fretalizer, in my favourite German accent. We're going to equalise this 2-point trem, which looks fucking cheap. That trem looks like dog shit, but it might work. It's a 2-point trem. I mean, what can go wrong? What can go wrong? Thought that when I had kids. Everything. Thorough. So, let's cut the strings off. I'm going to upgrade the string trees because they are not roller string trees. Spit it out, Paul. I spent the first 2 hours of this morning trying to modernise a fake Acoustasonic. That's as far as I got. Don't fucking spend £200 on an Acoustasonic guitar from Chinopia because it is utter wank. That video will never see the light of day. Oddly, the neck isn't bad, so I might use the neck on a parts caster or something in the future. Yeah, fuck me. Fuck me. I'm not editing those F-bombs out. Let's have a little look. I haven't got all day because I'm going out on the piss tonight and cocktails start at 5. I've got to get out on the tune. That was for you, Steve. They look like the Dario XS's. They're probably fakies because I don't think they're putting £15 strings on a £105 guitar. Probably not. Let's do our maths. No. They're even faking the Dario. I don't blame them. My missus has been faking it for years. Allegedly. So I've seen quite a few reviews on Fazley guitars. People have been doing them for years, haven't they? Generally, they get good write-ups. I can confirm, after looking at this briefly, there's a nice little scallop there as well. Can you see that? You looking at that, Dave? I've got Dave up this end today. There's a little scallop there. That's a nice little touch. That spreads her apart from the rest. I can report that this is a cheap generic Strat. There you go. I don't know what you were expecting. But it's got a 14-inch radii and a scallop. So straight away, does that improve the handshake? It's not bad. It's not bad. Get off on that, definitely. Reach around. The reach around is absolutely fine. I've taken off the tone plastic. Oh, it affects his radio waves. It'll affect it. It'll ruin everything. Marvellous. Right, now we've taken all the tension off. We'll just triple check the neck because that's going to have a bit of backbone now. I always think the mark of a good neck is it straight with no tension on the truss rod? When she goes slack, like Bonnie Blue slack, it's pretty good. She ain't bad. It's not bad at all. Right, let's have a proper look now.
A few moments later.
Well, I'll tell you what, Fazley, you get a gold star for your frets. If you bought one of these and you were going to be doing a bit of tappity-tapping with a rocker, that's best case scenario because that was a piece of piss. Brilliant. It comes with a Tuskway nut, which is always an advantage, and it feels quite smooth. Smoother than my nuts. Quick fretalization. I'm not going into depth on the fretalization. If you don't know about fretalizers, then, well, you must be fucking new because I've been harping on about it forever. I'm going to whip up and polish these frets. We're belting through it today. The main topics of this is we're going to get that trem nice and flat and even with a nice, and we're going to get our intonation sorted. Flat trems and intonation, that's the aim of the day, all right? We're not going to give her too much video time. Right, now while I'm at it, the fret ends, not too bad at all. But we're going to just go and give them a bit of love. This is where we'll find out if it's actually baked maple. Because I'm just going to round off this fretboard at the same time. It is baked maple. Fazley, you slags! It's actually baked maple. I will eat my words. I owe Fazley an apology, that is fine. When I watched Steve's video on this, and if you're not subscribed to Mr. Cassidy, go and subscribe to Mr. Cassidy. He's pretty good at the old playing guitar lark, better than me, way better. When he said he's going to send this down, I honestly thought it was going to be shit. I've known about Fazley for a long time. So far, I have been wrong on all accounts. Never judge a book by his cover or an albino by his side profile, because he might be more athletic than he appears. When you're doing this, make sure you use your fretboard protector that comes with it, all right? Because if you slip off and you ring the doorbell, you get in a bit of trouble, don't you? Does that make sense? That was a euphemism in there. It was locked and loaded. I'm not going to explain myself. This guy's very rude. You could shorten the videos by 20 minutes without the bad language. Fuck off, Desmond. I always think to myself, oh, should we just skip the 8,000? But then you do it, look, and they just come up, honestly. Shinier than my forehead after I walk up some stairs. Oh, lovely Geiker. Their roller string trees come in like condom packets. Practice safe roller treeing, people. I love a bit of Geiker. Well, so far, Fazley, if that's even your real name, you are impressing me. 100 quid. 100 quid. Fuck's sake, man. There, look, roller string trees, lovely. I'd like to say thank you to Chris, who in the comments of a previous video, he said, blimey beans, the weight's dropping off you. Thanks, Chris. He said, how are you managing that? I replied swiftly, AIDS. No, I did. You can joke about that now, because it's all fine, isn't it? It's all cured. No one's got it anymore. I don't know. Can you get cancelled for that? Maybe in the 80s. Cancel culture didn't exist back then, did it? People had fucking thicker skin. Oh, I'm so offended. Let's get some strings on her and set this trem up. Oh, me plastic. Oh, I'm going to have to sort that out now, ain't I? That'll do. Right, I'm going to string her up quietly and silently and off camera. I'm putting 10s on it because Steve hates 10s. And I haven't got any 9s.
One eternity later.
Turn off Danny Sapko on Andertons. Gotta love Danny. Gotta love a man. Gotta love a man in a leather cap. Never been to that club though. Never been there. Right, we got some strings on. I haven't stretched them in or done fuck all yet, but we're just gonna I'm just gonna show you that trem is not quite level with the body. My action looks visually a smidgen high. So I'm just gonna adjust my neck, just so you wanna know the order of things. It doesn't really matter. You're gonna end up doing things more than once anyway, because you've gotta keep going back on yourself. We've got Live Aid levels of relief in that neck. So we need to just tamp her down. I think they used a junior hacksaw to cut the nut slots. They're a little bit wide, but hopefully we've got to nibble them down a little bit and it won't really matter. Sometimes if your nut slots are a little bit wide, you might get a bit of buzzy buzzer, son. Queef of relief in that neck, as always. That's what we want. Anyone brave enough to wear a Queef of Relief t-shirts yet? Available in the shop? By the way, check you're subscribed, everyone, all right? And if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. If I don't ask you, people don't do it, and that's shit. Because I want one of those silver plaques, basically. That's what my life's amounted to now. I need a stupid silver plaque on the wall. But it'd be nice, wouldn't it? It will be nice. I'll turn it into something. A guitar, maybe. That trem just needs a little bit off. So all we're going to do, this is technical as fuck, all right? I might lose you here. I'm going to use a screwdriver and I'm just going to literally half a turn on those screws. Half a turn. And I'm going to look at the trem. Whoa, that's close. That's close. Quarter of a turn. Whoa, that's looking good. That is looking good. Way betterer. I've had a text. It's from the boys at Ferrotone Studios. Let's hear what they've got to say, shall we?
Tits. Afternoon sugar tits even. I've made a guitar to just bring for a show and tell.
Right, hopefully they're not shit. You'll find that out probably before you see this video because they'll be on the Christmas special. The only thing special about that episode is the two geezers coming down to be in the episode. Hey, I'm going to be ripping the piss. But I've heard they're quite sarcastic as well. So we should get on quite well, shouldn't we? Now I've done that, I've got a level trem. I've got the right amount of action in my neck. It's a little bit high. 0.65. We can dial her down, and we're gonna dial her down. We're gonna get this little slag under control. Right, 0.66 on the low E. It's just a little bit high. So we're gonna nestle that one out of the way. Now that has fallen in the slot. Yeah, it's a familiar feeling. It's familiar. So I'm just gonna just clean it out. 0.6. 0.5. That's fine on the low E and the low A. Right, now in all fairness, Fazley, the nut wasn't bad. Fine. You could strum an A chord and still be in tune. That's good. How are we looking for action? 1.25. Let's take the piss. Let's do it. I mean, that's very low. 1.86. Fucking monumental. 1.55. 1.86. I mean, that's high enough to hurt yourself if you jump off in it. Fucking stupid. We ain't having that. Not on my watch. Oh, let's get her equalised. Lovely. Right. Oh, doesn't that sound delicious? Next thing, stretch the strings out. Give them a good stretch. Right, last thing we need to do is just check the intonation. Come on, Fazley, let's have a home run. Come on. It's not going to be perfect. Of course it's not. Oh, that is so close. You wouldn't notice that. Half a turn. Slag. I'll say it every week. If your intonation, if you fret it at the 12th and it's high, move the saddle back. There you go. I've just summed up intonation for you. Alright, let's sum her up, shall we? I enjoyed that guitar. It didn't like being low. It was, when I went downstairs, it was 1.2 to 1.4. It did not like that. It was a bit too twangy plingy. So I had to raise it up 1.5, 1.7, and it's playing fine. It is a noisy fretboard. But, I mean, that's kind of a Strat thing. It's long scale length and all that sort of stuff. Sounded lovely. Really like the power of the humbucker coming through from the neck pickup. I never fuck around with these middle three on a Strat. I'm not a Strat twanger. But I do. It was a great guitar. It looks absolutely stunning. It's 105 quid on the website. I should say it comes with a piss poor case, but it comes with a case. So that's an advantage. These are the goubage that comes inside. It's got a lead that you can plug into your nostrils. It's got Allen keys. Here he is, Cheeky Allen. So that goes in there. I've set it up with real Didarios, not Fazla Darios or whatever the fuck was on there. And I'll bung in another set as well. 1046s. We've cut her down, we've adjusted it. I think maybe this is a little indicator, an example of tapping frets and polishing gets you over the hill, but there's no consolation to a fret level recrown and polish proper. For if you really want to get low, that's where you need to be. But actually, I can't really mark this guitar down. It's 105 fucking quid. Super cheap. And that thing for £105 plus postage, available now on eBay. And 100% of it is going to go to a charity. The charity will be written, I don't know what one at this time, but it'll be written on the listing. All right, I don't see any of the money for these. eBay, send it off via carrier pigeon or fucking mung ship or whatever. And it goes to charity. So thanks, Steve, for your donation. That's lovely. Big thanks to Mr. Cassidy. I've linked one of his videos. I'm going to link the video, his video, to this one at the end of mine. Go and watch it. Go and subscribe. Give him some love. Tell him that Milehouse Studios sent you. And you're just doing as you're fucking told. Love you lots. Special wave. And I'll see you next week for another fluff piece. We're going to start modifying some shit and dealing with some proper mingers.
What are you doing in shorts? It's fucking November, you silly bastard. What are you putting it in for? Does he make you wear shorts? Are you okay? Are you being groomed? Shorts and white socks as well. Mad that, you know. Ah, fair play, mate. What, you just can't afford pants, is that the thing? Ah, fair enough, mate, that's sound. They're very short shorts as well, aren't they?
Oh, the regular shorts.
The regular shorts are just when you sat down, they look like hot pants, don't they?